But the biggest thing that I know is something that I've been able to experience recently on my journey on a platform that I doubted for a long time and that I didn't feel a connection with for quite some time, which has been around for a few years now. And that is TikTok.
Yep.
Because when I first heard about it, I thought it was just for kids and it was dancing, and I was like, oh, whatever, you know.
Right.
I didn't vibe with it. And then given my experience of what I went through over the last 7 months with this particular individual and me trying to build my brand and bring out my coaching business and all that kind of stuff,
Sure.
it brought me back to being inspired by a friend of mine who has been growing and dancing on TikTok. And he just reached out to me and he just said, man, there's this really good song and it's just getting so much attention. And if you dance to it, people are going to see you and you'll make get a bit of a following. So I just thought, okay. And at the time I was at a point as well where I was like, you know what I'm missing is I should be consistent on TikTok with my speaking and my content, and I haven't been. And if you're not willing to put in the work, you're never going to grow, even if you're not getting much traction, right? Because it just takes time. You can't expect to go on a platform, a new platform as well, and you only got 600 followers and all of a sudden you're going to become famous or you're going to become noticed. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to just be consistent. I'm going to post 5 things a day and I'm going to stay consistent and I'm going to just show up. You know, it's like what you put in, you get out. The universe is watching, and the more you give, the more you will receive eventually. But you have to be willing to push through that threshold, you know, push through the barrier, push through the resistance, right? And it's the same thing as TikTok. TikTok is like the universe. TikTok, I made this analogy with my friend, and I said, TikTok is watching you. It's watching the effort that you put in. And if you're not putting in enough effort, it ain't going to reward you. Right?